just start this recap off with a quick public service announcement. Farm like this while you still can. Granted, this is dead base, but I'm still landing 400 to 500 gold raid easy, no problem, daily, almost every raid. Uh, don't hate them, use them, because they could be going away soon because that's just ridiculous. Look at that loot. Had a 250k bonus. Now, what is up, everybody? This is John from Emphatic, and we are coming to you with our latest war recap. Let us go to the war log, where you can see a red line given to us by OneHive. They beat us 116 to 114. War details, let us see here. Go away, you. 34 to 36, 3 stars. They got all of our 10s. We left 2 up. Our 10s did not have the greatest of wars, especially early. Yeah, we were outperformed there. But this was a last second arrange thrown together. Our previous arrange stuff happened. It got canceled. So we got OneHive instead. And it's great because we just brought on a whole bunch of new people. Emphatic Elite has merged with the Killer Society and Braden, Braden and Knob Gobbler, whom you may recognize from earlier videos. It is their former clan. And all of them merged with us, so we got a bunch in Fear, we got a bunch up top. You know, Jeff from backwards, but Beej is a Town Hall 10 from there. JJD's Town Hall 9, I believe. Sosa's new. Not from the Killer Society, he came in. But there you go, Lord of the BBZ. We got a couple. Eliana, she's a new co with us, along with Braden. With them, so definitely got some new guys. Pumpkin Pounder, Dilla Forilla. So it was very cool to succeed in getting them in a ranged war for their first war with us, and seeing where we stand. Some great takeaways from this war. So we had some great attacks too. Let's just get into it. We're gonna flip the script a little bit. We're gonna start because our 9 started out hot, and let's just go to the bottom of the list. We'll go this way. So they got a bunch of attacks in on us right out of the gate. You see, this was a 40-40 war. There we go. So we got They got 2 attacks on us right out of the gate, and then I jump in just after the first hour, and we're gonna hit this with a Bolaloon. So there we go. We got the Golem and Wizards coming down to funnel. This was an entry that was a little bit ill-advised, but I still rolled with it anyways, and it worked out pretty well. We're going to jump this area here to get to the Queen. This air defense is not in the greatest of positions, especially when this happens in a very short minute. The Queen decides to take off on me. So there we go. We're having to rely on the poison to take care of the CC. Fortunately, the Golem are taking that baby dragon. I decided to come in this way too because of the Teslas. I figured they were there. But there we go. Queen's walking away. Rage down for the bowlers. They will tear up that Tesla farm so it does not become a back-end problem. And since they're already up there to take care of the Queen, I'm trying to get my Queen some assistance and starting the Laloon early. However, she's not going to make it. 2 Expos trained on the Hounds. We got some extra loons coming into this Expo. As they all push up, we get the rage down because Sweeper is going to mess with my troops, and actually 2 loons do redirect. So we only got 1 air defense on that entire push. However, this air defense took a beating, so really just a balloon needs to die on top of it. We'll speed it up to ×2 because it's going to be slow for these loons to get there. There we go. Now that Archer Tower's gone, we have 1 whole balloon left to help with cleanup. So we had plenty of time. Not a huge worry. I think I finished this with like 20 seconds left. But that is a good way to start the war. 3 stars fresh with Bolaloon. So we'll go back to early in the war as well. I wish, no, that ain't gonna work. keyboard's not going to work for this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. We got Sosa with the second attack of the war. Another Bola Loon, it looks like. So there's an air attack you guys can do fresh. And really, you don't even need max heroes to do it. You just got to make sure you get a solid push to go and get the queen. Actually, you see he's going to be bringing 2 jumps to go and get her. Because this one does have some strange pathing types of wall layouts. So cane bowlers are all in, jump is down for them to start leading them to the queen. CC is pulled on the golems. We get a poison down, rage down for the bowlers. So instead of bringing a heal, he's bringing a second jump. Second jump is down. Golems go to get that X-bow. Queen goes over there as well. And they go take care of the enemy king. I think the friendly king is still alive. And he's just now pops his ability. And actually, enemy queen was right behind that clan castle to go die. So, 2 air defenses. Queen still has a haste and a 2 haste and a poison for his balloons. And he's going to need them haste because the balloons don't even get through the Tesla farm before the hound pops. So he decides to drop it again so that way the balloons can push through and deal with that sweeper. Queen stepped up in hero mode to take out that other air defense, and this base is done for. So, welcome to the clan Sosa. Nice to see you get a triple on their first arranged war. I think you got, I don't know if you got 2 or not. So, these are tougher than your normal 9 bases, so of course not everybody's going to be freshed. We'll go to the third attack because I think we had 3 straight to start the war. Oh no, nope, I blew it. But Walrus came in right after I did for a hell of attack here. Queen charge, La Loon, 16 loons in the bag. So there we go. Easy funnel to establish. She's going to step up, go get King, Queen. Under rage. We'll just speed up this part. So here we go. We're going to get the rage down. She poisons down on the King and Queen, so because that's still a ton of damage coming her way. And she is going to get broken in to go take that air defense, X-bow, CC. King's going to follow her in to help. And under rage, she is destroying everything, taking the brunt of the damage. King's hardly getting touched. Now the healers are focused on the King. There we go. We got the La Loon coming in. And he's still got another hound in the bag, so Queen is going to go up, but it looks like she's going to get that final air defense by herself as well. So I don't know if he had a max hound down first to go pop. But there we go. Tesla farm right with a wizard tower. So he drops a haste spell because they're just taking a beating. Has a heal for them as well. So it's a really good call because you really don't need to rage your balloons. As soon as they get on top of the defense is gone. Especially when you got a cluster of like 7 or 8 of them. And there we go. It's just an archer tower left. Queen is fine. She'll probably go almost picked it off. We got a hound still up. And that's a good triple by AW. So now we'll go back to our regularly scheduled format and go with the 10s and see where we start without the dips. We had all of our 11s successfully dip this war. No dip fails, which was great. They did throw up a Reen base because dips were not going to decide this war, so I got to be the one to hit that, and my queen walked the wrong way. Opinions aside on throwing a Reen base in an elite war set up like this, it was really good to see our 11s be able to successfully dip every dip. They end up failing to dip too, so that kind of put us back on even footing after having to deal with that 11 that our 10s probably wouldn't be able to go 3-star. Making sure we don't waste too many attempts trying to 2-star by our 10s because we need to be as efficient as possible with our 10s, i.e. fresh triples. That didn't happen. So There we go. We got Exodus. He's got two golems up top. Wall breaks him in, drops in a handful of bowlers. I think I'm starting to see a lot of 10 bowler boner attacks, and I kind of like that number a little bit more than my normal 7 to 8. So I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. I brought some queen walks with me on my boner attacks. I didn't have any problems with the queen walk on that. So actually no, I did a mass bowler and then a queen walk boner. So at least I didn't have problems with the queen walk part of it because I hardly ever queen walk anymore. But there we go. Bowlers are just slaughtering the space here. Queen's going to come around. She's going to end up getting the second Inferno Tower here. She's still got her ability. The miners are down up top to help push the bowlers back towards the queen. If they choose to go, they might just sit there and try to break that wall the rest of the day. Queen takes down the mortar as the king finally breaks through just in time. They're going to distract that skeleton spell, so miners do not have to deal with that. Not like that would matter anyways, because there are no Inferno streams with Teslas and Expos beating on them. So there we go. There's the other Skelly. Yeah, I think I came across one base where there's 3 skeleton spells on one Inferno. That sucked. Well, I'm the fresh guy anyways, so it just I end up not even using a heal or two trying to deal with all that because there's just no chance. You know, miners fighting all those skeletons all at once, and you got 2 Expos and a Tesla and Inferno on you. It's just not going to end well. So we can speed this up because a bunch of miners left. Queen just finally goes down and the Arch Tower decides to tank onto the Golem. So there we go. And we are coming down to the last hut. Nice hit, Exodus. Exodus had a 6-pack for us, actually. Vac, leader of Fury, up with us for this war. And he's coming at this with a Shattered Boner. 14 bowlers on this. So he went heavy bowler. 2 wizards down on the Town Hall to start clearing that out the way, because that is a funneling sticking point. He'll be jumping directly into the side compartment here, which is not a bad place to start. There are 2 Teslas there. I failed this with a mass bowler. So, you know. It looked mass bowlerable because those Infernos are basically touching the wall. They're targetable by bowlers from the core. And the core is not hard access, but for some reason I decided to take it at an angle. So, miners are coming down at the bottom there. Nobody's paying attention to them. You know, they're going to get to that wizard tower before anybody even looks at them. So there we go. We got 1 Inferno already gone. Bowlers probably will not get to that second one. I don't recall if there are any skeletons down at that bottom one. But miners are going to pass it by anyway, so they shouldn't have to fight skeletons. At least they're going to pass it by for the majority this time. Drops a heal. All the heals are gone. But there is no defenses really that are going to hit them when they go over to get that Inferno. If they do. Inferno might be the last man standing. Which isn't really ideal, but it doesn't kill you for a minor raid. We're going to speed this up because all the splash is gone. You know, they're going to have 1 Inferno left. He's probably going to have at least 10 miners go hit that. Probably a lot more. And it's gone. Jeff coming and getting the plow. And he's doing this with a Queen Walk Valk Miner attack. Again, something else I've been seeing a little bit lately. And, you know, Valks are little scrappy little troops. They're going to come up and get the heroes, so it's a lot less distraction than the bowlers. The bowlers are slow. He brings a rage, I'm assuming, at least for the Valks. I don't know if he'll get 2 rages on the queen as she's walking, but gets a lot of free percentage here with his archers and minions. So we're going to speed up. Although the queen's already down, so we'll let it run. Baby Dragon to funnel the queen back down south, so he'll come up, get that mortar. Wall breakers come in to let the queen in. And the baby dragon doesn't quite get that storage, but the queen is going the right way anyway, so. Has not used a rage, he's going to use it here as she steps up into Expo range, which is a good call. And soon she'll be up and getting a lot of point defense on her. You know, she's going to have to pop that ability because the healers aren't hardly keeping up. No, she doesn't have to pop that ability. So there we go. Golem's getting worked on. He sends in a wizard to help. Drops a second rage just to help her get through all that. King's down. Wallbreakers come in to let him in. And the Valks will come in under a jump to go get the Inferno Tower. Deal with any skeleton traps. Which there they are. Miners are coming in to come behind the King and Bowler and Valks. Actually, I think the Valks are already down. So King's going to be the one stepping up to handle everything. Very nice. Drops the heal down to help with the miners that just hit that giant bomb. Not the greatest placement because they're not going to be in it for that long. But they're down to just one Expo left now to beat on them. So they should be dropping the second rage here shortly, or heal. There we go, as they deal with that Expo. And the Tesla, and the Wizard beating on them. So Queen is up. She probably can't target that Inferno. She might break in to go get it. Does not have her ability though, so the cannon could get her before she gets through to do too much. Yeah, cannon's going to get her. She gets one shot on the air defense to soften up at least one thing. And there we go. Healers are on the miners. And they're just going to save the Inferno for last. Which is fine. Ooh, eat a bomb right at the very end. They had a lot of those 2-tile wide Inferno compartments. It was kind of different. And we have our final one, Exodus, completing his 6-pack. With a Queen Walk Miner. This is the one that has like 3 skeletons right on this Inferno. So gets some minions down to start doing some funneling. Brings a loon to pull a black bomb that was pulled. I'm the one who found that, dropping a baby dragon there to funnel the Queen. Actually, yeah, I had the Queen definitely walk the wrong way on this one, so I intended for her to walk to 9 o'clock. She ended up turning around and walking to 6. And I even dropped some miners to help funnel her, and it didn't even help because that Wizard Tower gets her attention as she's shooting right now. Golem's down already. We will have some wall breakers coming in. There's no splash on them, so there's no danger for those wall breakers. Massive funnel, too. Queen's deciding she's going to break through the wall, but he throws down a jump so that everybody can go get that Inferno. Queen under rage. Healers are taking some Inferno beams. Queen takes out the enemy Queen. Balloon dies to the poisons. All 3 Expos are on the King right now. Everybody says go run back and get that Inferno. And then go pop the last bomb. Meanwhile, miners are coming in from 3 o'clock. Heal down for the miners. No poison left over for them, but I think a rage is going to come in. Oh, for the Queen. So it's going to keep the Queen going. But there we go. There's all of our skeletons, and the miners were able to take the Inferno down before the skeletons start distracting. Which doesn't matter too much because the Expos are not targeting them. Yeah, there's that last skeleton spell right there. So miners are sweeping through. We can speed this up because there is no splash. No heals left, but they're not going to take down that many miners, especially the Queen to support. Actually, there's splash at the very end, but Queen's coming up to get it. It's a good hit by Exodus. Alright, so we're only going to show like 1 or 2 more. Yeah, I think we had our dip. Did he dip? Yeah, that's a dip. 9s didn't have the greatest performance either. Let's see here. Ooh, we got a new guy, a newbie 3-star, so let's watch that. This is JJD. And he is going to maybe just shatter hobo this. Wide funnel being created. This must have been fresh because, oh no, he's got a third golem. I did not see the 3 on there. So stoned hobo. Here comes the wall breakers to finish letting them in. And they're going right into a Tesla farm, so that's ideal. Jump is down for the bowlers. As long as they don't... Okay, a wizard clutched it and got that arch tower out of the way, so they should not be distracted or walk back down. And there we go. Rage down for the bowlers. Space is just going to start crumbling. Final jump is down to go let everybody into the queen. 2 bowlers decide to walk off, but they're going to go meet the queen. Or the king. So, but they'll do some damage here. Actually, queen's going to go up and get the king, so we do not have to worry too much about bowlers getting melted. They can just clean up. Meanwhile, hog, kings, queens are all down south taking care of business. The rest of the hogs all come in. We're just going to speed it up because he is swagging that heel. Let's go. Let's drop it. There we go. Nice hit to JJD. Lord of the BBZ, new member. So let's see here. We got a Mass Valk. So get some archers down to start doing some or getting some early trash out the way. Got three healers. He puts them on his CC bowlers, and the bowlers are just going to walk. So that is by design. And they're going to be pretty uncontested through this. Look at that. Meanwhile, Golem is down, King is down, Wizard down, Queen down, and Valks are coming in. Valks are just going to smash straight through the base. No wall breakers needed for them. So there we go. Heal down for the Valks. And they're just going to keep breaking walls. He's got a jump spell for them to direct their direction later. That just sounded weird. There we go. Baby Dragon is under poison. Is the queen up there to hit it? I don't know where the queen went. There she is. Yeah, she must have helped take out that baby dragon. So there we go. Another jump down for the Valks, who decided they're going to take somewhere decided they're going to break a wall. Some of them go up to get the queen, which is great. And he's got a pair of loons left. I don't know where he's... There he goes. He puts them up top at 12 o'clock. So we can just speed this up because there's a ton of Valks on the ground still and not a lot to take care of them. In fact, the balloons are kind of the MVPs here. Because they're going to allow somebody to go up there to tank. And the baby dragon does not quite get the corner Tesla. So, there we go. Good raid to BBZ. Pumpkin Pounder. Yeah, we'll watch Pumpkin Pounder finish it off. And that should be it. So Queen down to start. Healers on her. She's going to handle 2 Wizard Towers. We're going to speed up a little bit. Do the walking 2 times. Baby Dragon and Golem is down to funnel. Breaks in at the corner. Second Golem in. Jump spell down. Queen, I don't know if she's going to go get that. Oh, there she goes. She's on the Hound. So's the Baby Dragon. So Queen's going to pop the Hound. Meanwhile, hogs are coming in up top. And skeletons are going to all die in that poison, chasing after the queen. Who's going to keep trying to break through walls? Meanwhile, hogs are just coming in to be sprinkled in and clean up. Still got 5 in the bag. Wizard's already down to start cleaning. Still has 2 more wizards in the bag as it is too. So Queen steps up, takes out Tesla. Hog comes in for that Archer Tower, and Hog, he's not going to be uncontested, but Queen gets an area where she's going to tank, and Hogs just sneak in and finish off the final defenses. So Queen never used her ability. There she goes. She does it as she's beating a wall. Tons of wizards for cleanup too. So this was a fun war to be in. Bummer we lost. Early tens, we got to work on them some more, get some FCN done, find some better, safe first attacks to do, and see where we go from there. Really, it was really cool to see our 11s back on track. So, thanks for the war, OneHive. Till we meet again. Currently, though, we're being hunted again. Seems we find WHF pretty frequently on these Sunday night spins. This time, there we go. We had 2 Town Hall 11s to 3. We have down to 15 for Town Hall 10s, and they are down to 14 for Town Hall 10s. Granted, our 15 is a 9.5, so. And I don't know how much is available in the extra troops, to tell you the truth. Yeah, we can't go in there without scouting the base, so we won't do that. But looking forward to that, and look forward to bringing you that recap probably Wednesday. So take care.